Yeah, what's up, my guys? Welcome to FOREX, the new channel where I'm get to the financial market. If you don't forget to subscribe, click the bell icon, and touch the notification. So each time I post a video like this, YouTube can easily get you notified. And YouTube also with the result of who are new, who are new. So in today's video, we'll be talking about weekly chart analysis. So to all my students, to my students and to those who are in the group, I want to say a big shout out to you all. And to those who have not yet joined the FOREX community signal, you are missing a lot, and I think you have to be there precisely. So the weekly chart analysis breakdown is when I give breakdown on how our week were trading the FS markets. So without wasting much of the time, I'll be showing you quickly on how to mark out your high and low of the week. So without losing your time, first of all, I want to take you guys to the month of May just to make it snap. So you will see how it does it or how it is being done in the FOREX market. So let's go to the monthly time frame. So here is the month of May where that horizontal range is. So first thing every first week is when I wake up early in the morning is the first thing I do is after I give thanks to God, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning was the end and is our shield. So then I come straight to the chart. First of all, as I wake up, I on either my laptop or my phone first. I go straight to the 4 hours. So immediately I come to the 4 hour, yeah. What do I have to do when I come to the 4 hour? When I come to the 4, I want to mark out my high and low of this week. And how do you mark out this high and low of the week? Is number one, I have to turn on my section, go to setting, then I'll come to this event, then this section break. So to determine it, I have to look for Monday and I have to look for the first candle that break the low of it, either the wick or the candle body, and I have to look for the second candle, either the high of it or the low of it. Between the first and second candle of the week, the one that's lower, I choose my low, the one that's higher, I choose my high, either the second or the first candle. So let's quickly look at this. This is on Thursday. This is on Monday. So unfortunately, the horizontal range will be active from here. So then I'll go to this horizontal range. Then on Monday, the first candle I print was higher than the second. Then this one will be my high of the low, and I'll change the color here to black. Then the second thing is I'll come to this zone here. This low of the week, this second candle is the low of the week and is lower than the first candle, so I have to put in here. Yeah. So what do I get here? What do I just get here? I have seen my high and low of the week. So the start to do I got this high and low of the week is I have to go to the 1 hour time frame to determine the overall trend of the market. And firstly, let me remind you that immediately I see this my high and low of the week, I have to wait for one thing, which is the third candle. The third candle will determine the strength of the market. Either the market will be buying or the market will be selling. If the third candle closes above the high of the week, that simply means we'll be expecting more of buy on that pair for that week. And if it close low beneath it, we'll be expecting more sell for that week. Okay, let's see the candle. Here's the first candle, they consolidate, consolidate, consolidate. Then this third candle, this candle breaks out. Immediately it breaks out, let's look how many wicks it sold. We can see that we have much of sell or that we until the price breaks out and it was keep pushing now. So this is how you trade this strategy, just as simple. This is how to mark out your high and low of the week, just like that, without anything adding to it or reducing from it. So immediately we got this gem, we have to do other conferences like the trend line, the higher low, the horizontal ray. Then it's still go back to another pair. Let's only go back to GBP. Let's go to Euro USD. So to do so understand the pair, Euro USD simply means Euro against the United States dollar. Euro against the United States dollar. That's what it means. So as a first thing, I will come here, go to this event, triangle on this section break, then go to my 4 hour time frame. So as you all can see, let me just quickly go for the monthly time frame. Then let me look for April. Sorry, I use this to teach, so that's why. Let me look for okay. I'm seeing the month of April. Let me use this line. Let me use this line. Okay. Let me go to the 4 hour time frame. Let me go to the 4 hour time frame. Then I want to determine my high of the week. Then and it has to be on Monday. Okay. It has to be week. So let's zoom it. So yeah, what's up? As you can see, this is the first candle I put for the weeks. So what we're going to do is lower than the second. The move is lower than the second candle of the week. So we put in that, and this second candle is higher than it. One thing you should understand when making your high and low of the week is, even though it's the second candle that is higher than the first candle, you have to put your high, you have to choose your high from the second candle, your low from the first candle. So this is how it just works perfectly. So then I'm going to go to the 1 hour time frame. And don't forget what I also stated. I said if the candle breaks are below the low of the week, that means there's a 90% chance that 80% or 70% chance that the market will be selling for that week. So if it close below above it, will be expecting more of buy for that week. So let's quickly see what happened. The first candle wicks out and it got rejected by buyers in push up. Then the fourth candle breaks out. Immediately breaks out, we see more of sell. Let me show you. Let me go to 15 minutes. We quickly see a lot of sell in this market. Quickly see sell, so there's lower low, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, until there's now a news that make the market to spike up. Then we were not buying all of it. So this is not what I came to teach today. So let me do what I want to do here. Okay, let's close this. Let's close this. Let's quickly look for Monday, Friday, Sunday. Okay, because it was I missed it. Okay, now this is the first. This is the first candle. This is the second candle. And what did you see? Tell me what you see in the comment section. As you can see, I know here the third candle will try to break out and it's faking. They will now have this drop, try to fake out, faking, fake. And if you look for that week, we buy once and the market keep consolidating. So this is how you mark out your high and low of the week. So let's quickly go to another time frame. Let's quickly go to another time frame. Let's quickly go to another time frame. Okay, this on Monday, yeah. So we have to determine it from this zone. This is the first candle that put for that week is lower than the other candle. So this is the other candle. This is the second candle that put for the week. It's lower, it's higher than the candle. You can see the third candle trying to break out and it got rejected. So the third candle of this market, the third candle of that week of that day should help you determine the overall trend of the market. Either it fake out or it breaks out. If you understand now, there was some fake out and it breaks out. So this is the overall champion of the market. So when it breaks out from this zone, when it breaks out from this zone, then there's a fake in. Market keep consolidating. So let me show you the ones. Okay, look at the two here. Look at these two EMA candle. Like these two EMA candle. What do we have to do in this zone? What do we have to do here? You have to first mark out your low of the week, and you have to mark out your high of the week. So what do you see here? You saw that the candle breaks out and keep on buying. If you should go to the 15-minute time frame, the market keep buying for this before it now got rejected and started selling. So this is how simple this high and low of the week work, and this is how simple you could mark the high and low of the week. So let's look at the last but not the least on even then we go to USD JPY. Yeah, this is the low of the week. This is first candle that point. This is the second candle that point. So immediately you could see this now that the third candle we breaks out, then we kept on buying for the week. And there's one thing about this strategy is sometimes if it retests either the high and low of the week, it just like support and resistance. So but there have to be another confluences on your head. Then if it retests the high and low of the week, you have to buy. You have to do it. You have to just buy. So then keep on buying before this rejection for the week. As you can see, we kept buying throughout that week. So this is the other last one of the week. So here is the first candle that point, that bearish candle. Here is the first candle, and here is the second candle. And as you can see, you see that the third candle breaks above the high of the week. That means we kept buying for that week. This long bullish candle now, this long bullish print, if you should go to 15 minutes, you see that it keeps on moving like this before it came to this on Tuesday, came up this on Wednesday, Thursday, But when it Thursday and Friday keep on selling. So this is how you mark out your high and low of the week. So without wasting much of time, let's go to the last one because I don't want this video to be too long because we'll be so we'll get mixed up or we're tired of watching it. So that you USDJ UI. So do you understand USD JPY? This is United States dollar against the Japanese yen. JPY means yen. Why USD mean the United States dollar? To me being in the forex market. In, okay, let's go to the 4 hour chart. The first candle was lower than the first candle was lower than the second candle. Okay, what did you see in this zone? You saw that the price keeps on buying for that one because the third candle breakout, close down, breakout, then we kept on buying for that one till Friday. The market keep buying. So let's look. So let's look for another one. Okay, I see another one for the next week. I'm saying another one for the next week. What do you see here? You saw that the eye very push up. Then it now fake out. Then it now fake out from this zone. Usually there is a fake out. That is we kept on buying for the week. We kept on buying, selling for the week till there was not a push up on Thursday, which closed up on Friday. So this is how simple this strategy would be. Trading on trading with high and low on the week. Simple strategy. So I know you could backtest this, but normally it does not work on the CFD like NASDAQ, US 30, BTC. No, it does not work on the but it works on currency pair most all the time. It works. I have backtested it on currency pair and it works up to 75 to 80% mass. As you can see, this is a proof that it works. So let's really do let's do a recap. Let's do a recap. I am weak. I am low of the week. 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 Yeah. So you go to the phone one. Click on section break. Before I click on section break, no detail. Go to the setting, click on section break, choose between the first and second candle that print on Monday. So when you do that, then Pay attention to the third candle. Pay attention to the third candle. The third candle will help you determine where the market or what the market could do for the week. So this is how simple the high and low strategies will work. How to determine the high and low strategy. So you should not do so you should not do any other thing. The first thing you have to do is when you wake up on Monday morning, you have to determine the high and low of the week. Then you go to the settings on your trading view, click on section break. On that settings, you go to events, click on section break, choose between the high and low candle, the first and second candle, then determine the first one that is higher and second one, then choose it. Then pay attention to the third candle. That is what matters the most. So immediately you've done this, you are good to go. Then you have to add other preferences to the trade. So this is how simple it works. So let me take you to my chart. Then we call it a day. I know my chart is all problems. So guys, you can see this is the high and low of the week. The remaining straight line are the psychological level. And I will be doing videos on all this stuff in the long run. So this is on gold US dollar. This is on a USD. All those boys will get gold now, they smile because gold they bad. they are joined because gold is bad. So you can see this is a breakout. It's a breakout. I didn't buy, I didn't trade here, I trade. As one can see. So please, if you're not following me on my Instagram handle, please don't forget to follow us. Yeah, also buy. Yeah, I didn't bring me to saw this breakout. I think this was the same thing I posted on my Instagram account, not quite not. So please, you have to be trading with us. So this is what we posted on my Instagram handle. So this is how it is. It was blast with the glory of God on gold USD. Let me show you GBP USD. Please don't talk about my calculator. So I just saw this line. This are my high and low of the week. Then I just saw the support and resistance zone. Then I just mark it out. Because the week is over, I have to close it. Shit. Because the week is over, I have to close it. Then the high and low just make it simple for me. So I bought here, which I send the signal to the group. Maybe break even to this zone, stop us and then keep moving our favor. Come to this zone, I sold here. I send every signal, every trading is on my Telegram channel. I don't know what you guys are not trading with me, please. So there was here. Then in this zone, I remember vividly I said a sell. Maybe I saw this bullish print out. I just know